Of the New English Catholic Substack, Dr. Gavin Ashenden. Gavin, welcome to the show. I'm delighted to have your company because I wanted to ask you, yesterday I said I think the church are going to stick their nose in pretty soon on this. They're going to stand with the refugees welcome. They're going to follow their true church, their true faith now, wokeness. And lo and behold, that's precisely what's happened today. The Bishop of Edmonton has waded in, saying that the refugees are being scapegoated for years of public policy failures, and it shook him to the core. Or the church completely out of touch with the electorate.
Well, yes, they are. He shouldn't be shaken to the core because he's got a PhD in politics. So I think he's protesting too much. But the fact is, we're involved in an ideological civil war. We hope it doesn't become anything more than ideological, but it's to do with our culture. On the one side, there are people who want to replace our culture with multiculturalism, and there are other side those who want to defend our culture, which are most of the indigenous public. And the problem is that in this civil war, the courts, the government, the civil service, and the Church of England are all on the side of those who want to replace our culture. And when we say we like our culture, and also we like social cohesion, we like mothers not worrying about their children being raped, we're told we're racist. So it's a difficult subject to talk about. But yes, the Church of England is on the side of the multicultural replacements.
Dr. Gavin Ashenden, that strikes me as an astonishing thing to say, because we have here a nation that many people feel is being culturally eroded, its values are being irredeemably changed, and yet we have an Anglican bishop, the Right Reverend Dr. Anderson Jeremiah, saying every day I meet homeless people who have fallen through the cracks in our system, and so singling out asylum seekers, we are laying the burden of society's problems on less than 1% of the UK population. Didn't the church used to protect the realm, used to protect its flock? When did it become the church's job to protect asylum seekers?
Well, the trouble is, I'm afraid he's lying. I've chosen to use that word on purpose because these are not asylum seekers. They've come from France. France is a great place to live. Many of us are thinking of living there permanently. They're not asylum seekers at all. And he's not telling the truth. We're not scapegoating them. We're in the middle of a war for our country. And by telling it in the way that he has done, he's trying to hide that. So the fact is, the whole of the establishment is involved in a determination to change our culture against our wishes. That's why it's an ideological civil war. The Home Secretary was good enough to say we need to tell the truth. It's a shame that the Anglican bishops can't tell the truth about what's happening, and they're hiding it with the kind of emotional language of blackmail to stop us complaining that we're having our culture replaced against our will.